Guys, I'm sorry that I missed out the construction that I was building. Yeah, I didn't show you that because I was too tired for recording. Yeah, so I start tomorrow and get it work. So I'm going to show you a tour of all these crackhouses. It currently has 52 notebooks. This is Baldi, means raldis. Wow, that's a lot of death. Show me the map now.
Ready or not, here I come.
You can see Baldi here slapping his ruler, but that won't work. I'm going to show you a whole worldwide tour. Show you. Now, tour. This is the cafeteria, and over there is a detention room. The principal will send you there. Do that. Ooh, goodies! I'm taking the goodies. Apple hook. Safety scissors. This is used.
This is the awaited
Playtime
in
Joker.
Washington.
It's under
I'm Jeff
construction.
U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken is.
You're probably wondering why there's a hallway there. Show you.
Foreign Minister Badi Abduladi, as his 9th visit to the Middle East continues. Those discussions came out. Blinken said on Monday, Israel has accepted a proposed
full of notebooks.
bridge differences that are holding up a ceasefire and hostage release in Gaza. He called on Hamas to do the same. He also spoke about his talks in the region.
Room in a room.
On the immediate steps ahead, and in particular, what needs to be done.
This is a locker room. It's filled with so many goodies.
To the bridging proposal, and that everyone then works on finalizing a clear understanding of their commitments to implement the agreement. Again, I just say that
for the
for
apple hook.
President Biden,
Should we speed
there's
bar?
a deep sense of urgency in getting this done.
Hamas said in a statement Tuesday that the latest proposal presented to it was a reversal of what it agreed to previously and accused the U.S. of acquiescing.
This is a room in a room filled with loads of notebooks.
Response from the U.S. The Israeli military announced Tuesday it recovered the bodies of 60 hostages taken in Hamas's October 7th attack that began the war in Gaza.
You can see there are a lot of notebooks there.
Would long press Netanyahu to agree to a ceasefire that would bring the remaining
How
hostages
many
home.
notebooks can you count?
In Tel Aviv Tuesday, Israeli government spokesman David Metzer confirmed the recovery of the bodies.
The families of our dear hostages were informed. Then the Prime Minister shared that overnight our brave forces returned the bodies of 6 of our hostages that had been held by the murderous Hamas terrorists.
Recovering the hostages those Hamas intended to exchange captives for Palestinian prisoners, Israeli withdrawal from Gaza, and a lasting ceasefire. This is
This is
VOA.
a apple hook.
President Joe Biden late Monday cemented the Democratic Party's elevation of Kamala Harris to lead the fight for the White House against Republican Donald Trump in the Democratic National Convention speech. Reuters correspondent Gabe Singer reports.
Delivering a farewell speech to the party he has served for half a century after he reluctantly ended his re-election bid in July and endorsed Vice President Kamala Harris to replace him on the Democratic ticket. Biden praised
I'll show you the backyard.
Minnesota Governor Tim Walz.
This is the first backyard.
Serving American democracy.
You're probably wondering why there is that one here. Show you why.
While taking several swipes
They're filled
at
with
Republican
2
candidate
rooms.
Donald Trump, Biden touted his administration's
It's a room
accomplishments,
filled with notebooks.
Harris's role in them.
Because of you.
And this is a
The
apple
most
hook.
extraordinary 4 years of progress ever. Period.
Show you the hidden
Earlier in the night,
corner.
Harris praised Biden when she made a surprise appearance
That's a
at the
hidden
top of the
corner.
program.
We are forever grateful
They have
to
3
you.
corners.
That's Reuters
Still-
correspondent Gabe Singer reporting. India's Supreme Court has established a
Yeah,
health
come
safety
back
and
it out.
healthcare safety task force made up of doctors who will make recommendations regarding the safety of doctors at their workplaces. AP correspondent Karen Shamas reports.
The decision comes after the rape and
This
killing
full
of
of
a
Tootsie
training
Bar and beef
pattern
soda.
that sparked nationwide outrage. India's Chief Justice
Eat a
said
Tootsie
the step
Bar.
was in the national interest to ensure doctors' safety. The court also asked the federal agency investigating the killing killing to submit a report on the status of its investigation. A police volunteer has been arrested and charged with the crime, but the family of the victim alleges it was a gang rape and more people were involved. Since the killing, doctors and medics across India have been holding protests, candlelight marches, and even temporarily refused care for non-emergency patients. Doctors say the assault highlights the vulnerability
There are a
of
lot of other rooms there. We use a grab lab hook.
I'm Karen Chamas.
Taiwanese semiconductor maker TSMC
Raldis crackhouse.
Tucson's first European factory in the eastern German city of Dresden. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz and European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen attended the ceremony marked the beginning of construction work along with top officials from the Taiwan chip maker. In comments to reporters, von der Leyen said that the event was more than a mere groundbreaking.
It is an endorsement for Europe as a global innovation powerhouse.
But we can deal with this
The
later.
world's largest chip maker is coming to our continent and joining forces with 3 European champions.
TSMC is investing some $3.9
The hidden
billion in
room.
the Dresden project and
Collect that red
the
notebook
capital
there.
with Dutch chipmaker NXP, Germany's Infineon Technologies, and engineering company Bosch owning 10% each. In Washington, I'm Jeff Custer. This is VOA News.
Whee! Show you blue.
From Tokyo to Tehran, Istanbul to Indonesia, and all points in between. It's
Just
time
watch
for
Century.
60 minutes
We'll
of the
deal with this
world's best
later.
music. This is
This is
Border
a corner.
Crossings with Larry London
And
on
use this.
VOA Global
And this
English
is also a grab lab
This is
hook.
Larry London. I welcome you to Border Crossings. Today we are
Now I have
joined
two
by
grab
a
lab
country
hook.
music duo. It seems to be the thing to do these days is collaborate with someone else. And these two have been collaborating for a long
And this is
time.
the backyard.
And we've got the Smithfields here with us. Smithfield is the name of the group. Why did you call yourself Smithfield? Because you're Trey and you're Jen. So where did you come up with
This
Smith?
is where you find a gold notebook. Very rare. And these are the notebooks.
Now I see.
And
Now
big
I
wide
see.
silky.
Because you could have been
We
called
can
Trey
deal
Jen.
with this later. Whoops.
Jen Trey.
That could be, maybe.
But we're glad to have you with us. Congratulations on all the success. The new album is Country at Heart
This
Part
is a
1, which
hidden room.
implies there's going to be more than one part to this story. Is this a full-length album or is this an EP?
Show you all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way.
This up.
Yeah.
Is 6 songs or less. An album is 7 songs or more. So we made sure we hit it right on the money with 7 songs, and then part 2 will
This is
also
the
have
balloon
7
closet.
songs, making it a full-blown
This
album
is
of
where the
14
corners.
R&B
And that's a
songs
YG no
from us.
squeak.
And so I'm trying to figure out, as far as EP, CDs, and all that stuff, today's industry, it's harder to sell CDs because everybody's into like 100 million streams, so you know that already. That the streaming, the downloads, all of that stuff is where it's at right now. How many albums have you had out?
You can eat it.
This is our debut album. We put out 3 EPs. We put out many singles. We put out Christmas
Needs to
music.
be soda.
We've never done a full-blown album.
Maxwell.
Which is kind of why it's so exciting and monumental for us to be able to do this. And then I was going to say, back in the CDs, like, shockingly at our shows, people still want to walk away with a physical copy of the music. Even if they don't listen to it, it's almost like a nostalgia thing now. It's a piece of the show they walk away with. We usually sign it for them. So they still matter to some
Oh,
people.
there's an Easter egg there. Show you an Easter egg. Use Infinity Grab Lab glitches. It only affects in Baldi basics.
Get them
BFNS.
online, to get them to buy.
So Raldis
something online,
Crackhouse.
It's a lot harder to do, but we've got Trey and Jen. They are Smithfield, and they're with us here on Border Crossings today. So how did you two meet? I guess you started at 10 together, and so it's been 5 years now. You're both about 50.
Oh, gosh.
Yes. No. We're not going to go into that part. We met a long time ago when we were 10 years old, and our families actually go back 3 generations in the same little small town in Texas. So even our grandparents went to high school together. It was just a family thing every year at 4th.
Bye guys, see you guys in the next video.
See each other. Jen always sang by her
Right?
Always take behind over bands
Fuck.
and timing